What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and today we're going to be looking at Lasswell Raegen, of course, as everybody wants to look at, and also Infernal Fire Rain New Vision Awakened. So, with that being said, yeah, let's just go. Let's just get into the review of the banner. I don't know, what do you guys think about the split of the banners? Is it better? Is it worse? Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys wanted both on the banner so you could potentially pity one or the other while trying to pull for both, or do you like it better like this? I know I'm not some kind of gloomy shill who wants to gather data. I'm just curious. I'm just curious as a person. So with that being said, let's get into Infernal Fire Rain Awakened review. He's an evoke fire chainer instead of finisher like Terra in his Brave Shift form, so he has 24 hits on that Limp Burst, 200% magic TDH, or 150% magic true to wield. Doesn't have the 6 times cap, so you probably won't just want to build him TDH even though he doesn't get any variance from it. He gets an Ifrit zone buff, which I assume just buffs fire magic damage, I'm assuming, because he is a, you know, he would like to have that. So his ratio moves are pretty strong, for at least for now. 70 times 24 hit, LB 24 cost, and also 73 times evoke bolting strike chaining fire, of course. Now some of you that are slightly newer may think, hey, he has 73 times evoke bolting strike chain, why would I use his limit burst? Well, he gets a limit burst damage boost of 250%, so it's gonna make his chaining move not even close to being as strong as his limit burst chaining. So you want to focus on his limit burst chaining for sure. But you could build up his limit burst as well with using the chaining if you really want to. And also he has a 3-turn cooldown 90 times fire evoke. Chaining with bolting strike, and also it gives the 250% limit burst damage boost. Now there's a problem with this, is that since you can only get it on turn 3, like you can't, it's difficult because he doesn't have infinite turns, guys, which apparently I didn't put in here, but he doesn't have infinite. Oh, I put it there. He only has 4 turns in his Brave Shift form, and this turn comes on turn 3, so you have like 1 turn with a 250% limit burst damage buff if you want to go for that. It's a little silly, I think. He basically only has 2 passives in his normal form. He gained no new abilities in his normal form whatsoever besides those passives. Okay, sure. He got some new modifier buffs and things like that in his passives, but it's definitely not nearly as strong as his Brave Shift form. He has low evil magic, so it's gonna be hard for him to be geared properly. He only has 50% evil magic, which is yikes. So overall, I'm just gonna give him a 7 out of 10. And for those of you who are new to my reviews, 7 is the most average baseline score that I can give. A lot of people might say 5 out of 10 is the average. No. My score scaling is 7 out of 10 is the most average. Anything above 7 is going to be quite good. Anything below 7, well, that's not going to be so good. But so, just 7 out of 10. He'll be fine if you really want to. If you're really itching for something, if you're really getting on that evoke chaining or finishing or whatever, just evoke anything craze. I guess this is a very alternative option for you. It might be a little hard for you to find chaining family. It might be hard for you to find if Infernal Fire Rain friends, except for bonus. Some people might have them up as a bonus unit, but after the bonus, I don't know, because I didn't really see him very much on the JP side, very rarely. Now the next person on this list in our video here is going to be the one that is going to be seen a whole lot, because I think we all know the hype already about that. So if you watch this far in the video so far, make sure to type in Rain. Hashtag Rain will be one of the keywords in this video. Thank you for watching so far, and let's get into the main event here with Lasswell Raegen. So his S-Teamer is quite good. In fact, it's amazing. Even though it only has 25% limit burst damage, 75% killer on top of that, so it kind of beats out the Dark Lord sword that also has the same amount of killers, but this one edges out a little bit with the damage on it. So some positives, of course. Infinite turns, which is really nice. 30% fire and ice element boost on ice on one side, fire on the other side. Their limit burst taking it pretty hard. 200% limit burst damage buff. 50% slash 150% true to wield, so 50 on one side and 150% on the brave shift side. 600% or 6 times cap. They have the tag of chaining, and their limit burst and also their brave shift form. Lots of attack percent with a lot of different kind of weapons, like similar to how CG Raegen was able to do that back in the day. Very similar. Human and dragon killers, also their limit burst finisher and the brave shift form very similar to Tifa, although this guy puts Tifa to shame at this point because of this really unique ability that you may have already seen on another tag unit last week. 70% damage to broken break gauge enemies. This is, once again, for new players, I'm gonna get this out of the way to make it so it's not confusing. When I say broken enemies, I don't mean when you use a breaker and you use, it'll say like, oh, break or like reduce the enemy's attack by a certain percentage. Not that kind of break. The break gauge enemies that have like a bar under their health bar and it goes down to 0. And then when it says broken on the screen, that's the kind of broken damage I mean. So for example, White Dragon, the extreme version, if he's broken, they'll be doing 70% more damage to the White Dragon as an example. So of course there has to be some cons because there can't be a perfect unit in this game because that would make things really, really easy. So only 50% true to wield in their normal form, which now you have to work around, but there are ways around it. Their imbues on their grandest abilities, better get used to it because there's a lot of units that have that now. You guys already kind of had a taste with that with the Neovision Lasswell, where all of his imbues were on a greatness abilities. So better get used to that, and also he really needs some limit burst support so you can use his element boosts because they cost limit burst crystals in order to use. So overall, he's the talk of the town. He's the next, top of the town here. He's as the pinnacle of everything. If you have Sora, of course, Sora is still the top of the game. Even now on the JB side, Sora is still very strong. It's just there's not a lot of avenues to use Sora right now. I've noticed because you really need to compress your teams, which I hope to show off very soon. I'll be doing some trials. Hopefully they'll work out where you really need compressed teams because they're doing 5-man requirement missions. So yeah, that's how they get around certain units. They'll just put 5-mans on everything. So in terms of Lasswell Raegen, he'll last you a very long time. Their vision card is top tier, and I've already talked about how good their vision card is. At level 7, you get 50% true to wield because it's 25 at 3 and then 25 at 7. And then if you go all the way to 10, you get a little bit of a boost as well. So alone, if you're not a free-to-play player, if you're someone who slightly spends money, going for them is easy because their vision card is top tier. It's amazing, and all you need to go is to EX1 to get it. So that's quite good, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It helps them with their build, of course, because now you only need 100%. If you equip in their normal form, if you equip that vision card, you only need 100. So since this video it's a little longer than the last one, unfortunately, but I want to quickly show off a build for you guys for Lasswell Raegen, so let's get into it. So we have Lasswell Raegen here. You don't need them at EX2. EX1 is always fine, guys. I will always say that EX1 is the free-to-play standard. You don't need to go any further than that. But of course, if you're able to, of course you'd want to do that. Of course, you would want to max their limit burst, because that's their main source of damage. And I'll always say you don't need a lot of this stuff. This is free. I think this is on the global side now, so this is a free item. This is their STMR. You don't need to have it. There's a way around not having to use it, of course, because this doesn't even give true wield. You don't need this item. This could be any hat that gives attack. This could be your King Rain's TMR from the chair reign, of course. This could be any true wield equipment, or you could figure out another way around having it here, because with this build I have 300% limit burst damage with their TMR, just to show you guys that you can use it, their TMR as well. This could be any limit burst damage. This is Sora's STMR, just so you know, and this is AC Cloud's TMR. And another slot here for killers. So there's that. You could also put, you could put the, what is it? this here instead for full status immunity. I'm just showing you guys a whole bunch of builds. You guys don't need all this stuff. You can make them work without having it. But of course, you want to bring them to battles with their greatest strength. So you can get 300% Dragon Killer, like the easiest. This is like one of the easiest units to get 300% Dragon Killer on. I didn't even try. This could be something else for killers as well, and this could be something else for killers. And you could sacrifice a little bit of 1 damage for more killers if you need to. And on the Brave Shift Torm, it's going to be about the same. Little burst damage focused, of course, and I have 2 slots here for killers. So we're already over 300%, and we still have 2 more spots for killers, plus status immunity. So of course, like I said, guys, you don't need all this stuff, but I just wanted to show you guys a general build before we get going. So, in the end, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. Did I do a pretty good job today? If you watch all the way to the end of this video, there was already one keyword at the beginning, or in the middle of the video, but if you watch all the way to the end, make sure to type in #worm as well. So there's 2 keywords. Hopefully you type them in the comment section down below. And that's going to be wrapping up here, guys. I know you love this shirt, by the way. I know you like this shirt. You've probably been wondering what it looks like. This is the shirt. Pretty good shirt, huh? Pretty good shirt. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Make sure to hit that notification bell. It's not a meme. It's not like the 30 shard meme, of course. Hitting that notification bell really means a lot, guys. It means a lot. And also liking the video really means a lot. And if you want to help support my car, link will be in the below. My Ko-Fi link. It's a lot easier than PayPal, is what I was told. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching.